Disclaimer. This video is purely for entertainment purposes. Don't take these opinions seriously, even if I would totally 100% date some of these characters in real life if I could. This also includes major Chapter 5 spoilers, including for its secret boss and weird rat. People in this fandom are damn bad for a lot of these characters. So what if I went through that experience too? Hey, I eat moss. I love deltarune, that goes without saying. And Chapter 5 is out, so I had the idea to rank Deltarune's characters based on how much I would want to date them. I'm ranking all of the main characters, secret bosses, and major characters on the wiki, as well as other notable characters who at least show up a decent amount of times in the game's story. You will know what I mean once I start ranking them. A few things before we start. I'm asexual, so take that into account. I won't be taking their ages into account unless they are implied to be pretty young. Like, I won't be ranking Lancer and Aqua because they are obviously pretty damn young. Maybe I would add in Orange and Seth in that mix because that's what it feels like. Though then again, I am a popular, attractive streamer in their 20s with a voice that would send Hunk into a spiraling humiliation. Okay, we're trying to get the lead. Just kidding, I'm a mentally stable teenager who pisses their own ass when they laugh. That's the reason I will be including the main Lightners, who are obviously in high school. For reoccurring characters from Undertale, I'm only ranking them based on their character in Deltarune, it's only fair. I won't be taking their sexualities into account because if we know anything about Toby Fox games is that they are damn gay. This may be an excuse to date Susie. Okay, without further ado, knowing I'm fully incompetent of making a tier list of dateable characters, let's rank these little goobers. Number 35, Carol. Look, I'm sorry. She's interesting. The thing is, I feel kind of bad for ranking her so low, but this is partially because we don't know an insane amount about her. We don't know her motives for likely being in the bunker group chat, and even then, she's just overworked and understandably reacting to her missing child's guitar being held by someone else. I feel kind of bad for her, but at the same time, this is a dating tier list. Let's be real, I'm not dating Carol. Number 34, King. He was an asshole at the start, but started to show some care towards others, so that's a start. He's improving, so good on him. But man, it was rough in Chapter 1. How dare you betray this man, probably woman, let's be real. Transform Rousey theory for the win. But polite pass, King. Polite pass. Number 33, Asriel. We don't fucking see him, man. We don't know much past the basic info, and that Des and him were probably making more than great music with Chris and Pete's bands. Number 32, Lenino and El Nina, both of them ranked as 1. Look. I love these guys. If Splatoon's taught me anything, it's that the eternal ultimate weapon is divorce. But then again, I don't know if these guys are my type of people to date. Their emotion sensitivity levels are more sensitive than my ass bruise. I don't know if I can handle that. I suck at comforting people. But the threesome was one of the funniest things in this chapter. It was awesome. I wish I was there. Number 31, the old man, Gerson. I love this guy. Best mentor you could have, hands down. I see why Susie loves him so much. She was right when saying he's the only teacher who doesn't make her feel stupid. You don't even know you're training with him. It's like Karate Kid. At least I think that's what the movie is about. It's been too long. But in terms of dating, I don't think I would. Number 30, Toriel. She was definitely a tough one to rank. She has great qualities as a person. You can tell she's trying her best, especially through the rough times there have been, but I fucked your mom last night, haha, suck my dick, kiss my ass scene was, simply put, insanely diabolical. It definitely changed my view on her in Deltarune. And even if that scene didn't happen, I don't know if I would rank her high enough for me to say I would want to date Goat Mom. Number 29, Asgore. If I forgot to rank this guy, he would probably come in like, aha, don't forget about me, your ex-husband. He's genuinely insanely nice. Crazy the amount of insight we got into his character in Chapter 5. Like, holy shitballs. Would I date him? No. Man's got his own demons to deal with. Number 28, Undyne. Low-key, when I was ranking the characters, putting Undyne above characters like Toriel gave me the giggles. I sounded like I belong in an asylum. God, if I was ranking her based on her character in Undertale, I would actually walk into someone staring at her. She's damn awesome. But the best we get out of her in Deltarune is her weightlifting cars. Number 27, the Shadow Mantle, or Iram. I surprisingly liked this character a lot more than I thought I would. Maybe I'm biased because the sword route is one of my favorite segments in all of Deltarune. Honestly, imagining a date with them is kinda dumb to think about. Bro will say some eerily foreboding shit like, "Oh, having fun, Kiki? You must be enjoying this, aren't you? Oh, don't make that sour face." Yeah, I just sat down, man. I don't know what you want from me. I grab my knife to eat something and they go, "The knife grows dull without play. Let me eat my katsukari in peace." Number 26, the Titan. I'll be real, putting the Titan in this tier list was partially for shits and giggles, but I'm agender and asexual. Of course I like the Titan. Its only purpose is to destroy. Yeah, destroy my desire to be asexual in the first place. Number 25, the original Starwalker. No explanation needed. Number 24, Jevil. My bundle of chaos got ditched, man. I feel like nobody talks about him anymore. It's just Pirate Gaster and his crew now. Poor guy didn't even get any more content besides the few references to his fight in chapter 5. This guy would be funny as shit today. I really like him. Number 23, Rudy. Oh wow, I definitely hope you two win the festival, King and Queen. The evil ladder of doom and despair. Man's going through it, but he's genuinely a sweet guy. With me saying such a sentence, you may be thinking, what's the catch? I ship has gone Rudy. It's too funny. Number 22, Ram. Now I feel like this one, Jevil got abandoned. Ram got straight up forgotten about. Like, excuse me? I recommend watching Kamiboiji's video on him. He does a really good explanation of Ram's character and how he was designed to be less remembered in a sense, because man was not kidding. But man, I love this British plug boy. He is so awesome. Number 21, Birdly. I'll be completely honest, I didn't even know what the hell I was going to be writing for this chicken nugget. He's too fucking funny, man. Quoting him at random moments when talking to my clueless friends is the equivalent of crack cocaine for me. Man, can we talk about how he literally says punctuation out loud? I need to start implementing that into my speech pattern. Factorial. But the fact that it's either you love or hate him is hilarious. There's no in between. My point is, yes, I'll be a player too. Number 20, Noelle. Man, we have the same mindset when it comes to Susie. I'm just kidding. She wants to do a lot more things to Susie than I do, am I right? She would be higher if this was a tier list of how much I like Deltarune characters. Believe it or not, I liked her more after the weird route. I know that sounds weird, but man, you cannot tell me her going insane, laughing through mental collapse was so captivating to watch. Especially some in some insanely good dubs like holy egg on toast shitballs. On a better note, she is just really sweet, someone we've likely met in our lives, and she's just pretty relatable, so yeah, close girl, I'll date you. Number 19, the Mics, ranked as 1. Oh, but her and me are soulmates, man. Whenever a new chapter comes out, my friends have to sit through my mutterings. They said I sound schizophrenic, which I'm not, but I really like the Mics. They are really damn cool. I like their dynamic, and I would totally say yes to a date with any of them. Number 18, Friend. Okay, yeah, this ranking was truly for shits and giggles, but look! Weird entities of the void? Yeah? We don't know much about them, and most of our knowledge of them is based on our cracked theories and unhinged minds? Hell yes! Ruined the way I see pink and yellow, but Friend really makes me think of how weird of a date it would be to date them. I don't know what to expect, what the hell. Okay, so this is an edit from Future Me. So we got some crazy lore drop from Mr. Radiation himself. So Friend may be multiple individuals. What the fuck? Number 17, Yellow. Suicidal Woody was the last thing I expected as a subplot in chapter 5, but he's genuinely a sweetheart, man. Gullible as fuck, but again, just a sweetheart. He's too sweet for his own good. Like, I love this man, he's so cool. Maybe I have a thing for lovable cowboys because I also really like Starlo and Undertale Yellow in that same sort of sense. They have a lot of similarities as characters as well, if you think about it. Number 16, the water cooler. Number 15, Blue. He's elegant, designed to make you question his gender, and a chronic tax evader. I love that he's actively gay enough to protect this goober. I think their relationship is really cute. And I love relationships in fiction that have characters that contrast each other in many ways, like with Susie and Noelle. Not only shown through personality differences, but differing appearances and color palettes too. Also, I thought this was too interesting to not point out, but on the wiki, it states Blue is a humanoid plant with dark blue skin, and light blue hair, making him the only one of the flowers with hair lighter than his skin. Yeah, I didn't notice. Number 14, Spamton. Alex Rokon, where have you been? Overshadowing the non-binary fans of Jevil, this man has got his PhD in making me insane. The amount of content and lore and more lore and fries and lore that we have gone around him is staggering. I will date him as long as he can cut off my tits for $4.99 chroma. Number 13, Green. Genuinely insanely true. They are too too cute. Is that much for me to say? They are too wholesome, sometimes showing a pettier side, sure, but that's what makes them feel more human. Constantly in debt, I will happily pay for the both of us. Number 12, Shom. I swear to God, if this cat says anything remotely similar to Gasta again, I will commit various violent crimes. Again, if you know my taste, you know I like characters with weird personalities, appearances, intrigue to their motivations. This guy is exactly like that. Like Iram, they will say some weird, ominous shit. And this is my little shop.
Failed dreams. Of course, these things are useless to you, Chris.
Yeah? So why are you a piece of ice? Because I find you pretty cool. Kill me already. Number 11, Flowery. Nobody can understand how scared I am of his voice clips becoming my vocal stems. Number 9, Tide, Queen and Jackenstein. I wasn't sure which one I would want to date more than the other, I apologize. Let's talk about Queen first though. Get a load of the girl boss without my ass in her castle walls. I think she was one of the biggest highlights out of all of Chapter 2, man, even as much as Spamton. Chapter 2 is probably the most nostalgic chapter for me and the most well-paced too, in my opinion. Queen is just the perfect pal and gal to gossip with. That's the sort of partner she would be. But what about Jack? Small head on big body, bro looks like Mr. Grizz. Man just doesn't like light. I can respect that as a mentally stable autistic individual. He's the type of guy you can just cuddle out with, perhaps feeling like a big blanket over you in a sense. The essence of his warm personality is like a hot chocolate on a rainy day in an apartment, gazing out the window while smiling at yourself while drinking like an idiot. Who the fuck bullied you for your body? You're adorable, honey. Don't listen to the haters. Number 8, Des. Before you insane lunatics come at me like, oh, but we haven't seen Des of the blah 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 blah. Yeah, keep it in your pants, go shit yourself. Unless you have something to say that would blow my brain to my ass, you can let me think about Des potentially being kinda hot. We have some insight of how Des is as a person. She was probably pretty rebellious, which is where you can understand Asriel's choice, but she's also said to be pretty protective of the people she loves, like Noelle, which is something you can respect the hell out of. She also plays music. Big thumbs up from me. Music is my soul, man. A great partner choice for me. Your typical hot badass. Probably sounds like Zubul, and who's someone who says shit regularly. If Des ends up being blood, we are all pissing ourselves. Number 7, Pink. Both her body and ghost. Words cannot describe how insanely Nikki level of pissing my pants I was at that moment, of not only finding out that Mew Mew was the secret boss, but also Hatsune Miku in Deltarune, as well as Camellia, my beloved. While playing the boss, I could not get over how cute Pink was, especially her overlord sprite, and it's also adorable and cutesy and kawaii. And Susie, what the fuck did you just say? Number 6, rules card. Keep in mind this man is canonically hot. This man has single-handedly ruined Old English for me in the best way possible. Saying dumbass lines from him is awesome and is used in the same moderation that Birdly quotes integrate their way into my speech pattern. This man with a laser pointer will enter a scene, a room, or a party with a one-liner and will either triumph, fuck up, or get in a threesome with a couple. That's the definition of the eternal ultimate weapon. But this man is just different. He's dumb yet fancy, funny yet clueless. Why am I falling for such a man? Because he's a Twinkie son of a bitch. Number 5, Tenor. You know, I think I just have something for characters with interesting shaped heads. Zubul, Grillby, any Splatoon character, You know, if I had a Tumblr, people over there would be damn lucky that I am an asexual tenor fan. Holy shit. I'm just kidding, I'm not that type of tenor fan, but I do love him. Both feature presentation and the fangamer version of feature presentation are in my arsenal of vocal stems, so saying the king of slightly bendable limbs in public is really funny without knowing what it means. Which is all of my friends. Number 4, the Knight. Now this is where the entity-infatuated demon in my intestine emerges and takes over. My attraction to the weird, the outcasts, I don't know what the fuck they are, but they are cool. I don't know what their deal is, but they are cool. I don't know if they listen to breakcore because I feel like they would, but they are cool. Just look at them for me now. Don't you dare look away. I really like their design, let me just say. This may be a tangent of some kind, but I don't know, I really like the design. I like how it can be interpreted in different ways because the knight feels like a silhouette for their character design. The trail effect is also really cool, and the trail effect is also really cool and can be replicated on your computer to scare the shit out of your deltarune friends. Please go out with me, knight. You are so damn cool. Number 2, tied. Chris and Rouse. Again, it was hard for me to choose between the two of them. I would like to date them in different ways, so it made it harder for me to rank accordingly, but let's start with Rouse. Let's actually go into a more detailed opinion of his character. I love him, simply put, but until chapter 4, we didn't get an insane amount of genuine unmasked emotion. Sure, we got moments here and there, but until he could tell us the truth, it was all a barely contained brick wall. But for some reason, seeing Rouse get jealous over a twink from a 2000 slice of life romance anime made me like him even more. An emotion that is made purely out of spite was something I did not know I needed for his character, but it developed his character. He put out his emotion on others in this chapter more commonly. While one may say it's not kind, in my opinion it's a lot better than suffering internally from the constant uphold of a persona. At least I'd rather be treated in a more honest sense than a contained sense. Tying this all back to the fact that I'm dating this motherfucker, this is a relationship I would love to have with someone else. Rouse is a character I've loved for years, and I only hope his character develops even more, especially with all the evidence potentially leading to transfilm Rouse being canon. It would be so cool if that happened. Now let's get to Chris. Oh, Chris. If you know me personally, you know I'm obsessed with Chris. My friends bully me for liking a Smurf. If you've been around on my channel for a long time, you know I did a lot of Chris drawings. Whenever I want to doodle on a page, I draw Chris 90% of the time. I look a lot like Chris in the sense of bangs covering my eyes. I relate to Chris on a much heavier level than I expected. Chris. I just really like them. They are someone, along with every deltarune character, that I would want to meet in real life and have a chill relationship with. Though to be honest, to date them would be interesting. I don't think it would ever get intense. Sure, affection may get more passionate here and there, but I imagine the relationship being coconuts floating on glistening water with mixes of hype moments and aura. They are so damn fascinating as a character too, but that's a whole other story that we all know would go on for hours.
I know, right?
You are damn gay.
Yeah, I'll walk with you. Yeah.
Number 1, Susie. This is the big leagues. I'm not sugarcoating anything when I'm talking about Susie in this video. She is damn hot, and nobody can deny it. Her growth as a person throughout the chapters has been so wholesome and amazing to watch. I feel like I've been growing with her. But she's only been like this for a few days, whereas I've actually been like this for excruciating years. When I think hot, real women characters, I can only think of so many women. Susie, Undine, Saroba, Marina, Carmelita, Yuri. Actually, I like a lot more non-gender conforming characters, not gonna lie, huh? Yeah, that checks out. Susie having a soft yet brash personality is enough for my damn ass to fall for her. There's something so charming about it. Also, time to mention one of the reasons I like Cruzy so much. Yes, Cruzy fans got fucking obliterated in chapter 5, but I still like the ship in the idea of seeing Chris and Susie's relationship being so casual. I see myself in Chris in this ship. That's the reason I love Cruzy so much. Of course, I love the ship, but I still yearn for that sort of friendship or relationship with someone. She's indescribably beautiful, kind, determined, and also damn pretty too. Susie Garza is just pretty. You can't deny that, especially when she makes one of these three faces. Oh my god. And oh, before you say, ooh, what in the name of Garza? Yeah, get over yourself. You can't deny the fact I actually put effort in choosing Susie's festival outfit. I can't handle her, man. She's too good for me. She's the only fictional crush I've had that has lasted for some time. Now, one may call me obsessed, but I prefer to say interested in a date. Okay, so I recorded the script and then I realized I forgot to include a character in the script. So don't mind that. I'm sorry if you're a fan of sweet cup and cakes. I swear I put them in the script, but I guess I just forgot about them and I feel so bad because they're so cool, but this is completely unscripted. Where would I put them? I think I would put them in between, I think I would rank Sweet Cup and Cakes in between Lanino and Onina and the old man. I think I would put them in there because I really like them as characters, but I don't know about dating them. And yes, I know I fall hard for any robot character in existence. Second Sentinel, 12th Architect, yeah, I've already mentioned this in my Silk Song video, you should know. But yeah, I think Sweet Cup and Cakes is really cool. I like each of the characters, and I liked the appearance and all of this stuff in chapter 2. I thought they were really just cool guys. The like 3-second dance in their shop. They're perfect for TikTok. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on them. So yeah, past me messed up. I'm so sorry, Sweet Cup and Cakes fans. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to forget about you. I think they're really cool. I especially love KK. KK is really cool. But I think my favorite design has to be Sweet. He's really cool too. So yeah, that's my little rant, unscripted. Okay, thank you. Goodbye.
You be struck, devil dream. な心でぎゅっとぎゅっと決意して。